you're calling me from downstairs?
Can you come downstairs? I need you to scratch my back.
Do it yourself.
Hey everyone, it's Brent, and today I am playing Bonesplitterz. Specifically, I have chosen the Drakfoot tribe. So my general is hiding amongst all these models right here. The Wargog Prophet. If you're playing Drakfoot, he actually doesn't get a command trait. Him and the Wardock, all the wizards of the army, are going to get an additional spell called Fireball. For his Lore of the Savage Beast spell, he's going to take Brutal Beast Spirits. I then do have a Wardock over here. Like I mentioned, he's got Breath of Gorka Morka for his spell from the Lore of Savage Beasts. And for Drakfoot, I have to put the Burnin' Tattoos onto one of my heroes, and that's going to be the Savage Big Boss right there. That is going to, when he negates a wound from his tattoo save, he can inflict a mortal wound back to an enemy unit within 1 inch. He's going to be in combat, so hopefully...
His tattoos are so lit, they're hurting other people.
Yeah, his tribal tattoos from 2001. I have a unit of 20 more boys here, and they have 2 Skull Thumpers, 2 Bone Totem Bearers, and a Savage Boss. And then over here is a unit of 20 more boys again, but they only have 1 Skull Thumper and 1 Bone Totem. And then they got the boss. So I got 2 units of Maniac more boys over here. They've got Savage Boss Maniacs, Bone Totem Bearers, Boar Thumpers, and those, both those units are exactly the same. I have 4 Big Stabbas, an Endless Spell, Ravenax Gnashing Jaws, and the Rogue Idol. All of this is going to be 1,730 points, so I'm also going to go ahead and get a Triumph before the game starts.
Hello Internet, it is Shu, and I'm going to be playing Legion of Blood tonight. Because I am running Legion of Blood, I have to have Neferata, if she's in the army, I have to have her as my general. She's right there up on her mount called the Negadron. Here I have 3 Vargeists, another 3 Vargeists, another 3 Vargeists back there. They're led by a Vargoyle, green, blue, and red if you're trying to tell them apart. Here I have a unit of Morghast Archai, another unit of Morghast Archai in the back. A little wee necromancer here. We have a endless spell with us tonight, the Quicksilver Swords. A unit of 50 zombies for Battle Line 1, a unit of 5 direwolves back here for Battle Line 2, a unit of 5 direwolves here for Battle Line 3. So far so good, keeping it simple. The spells. Now, I'm going to be using the spells in the War Scrolls for these 2 characters, typically. But since Neferata gets 2 spell choices, if she's not cranking out that endless spell, she's going to be using Overwhelming Dread from the Lore of the Death Mages. Casting value 5, it allows her to pick a unit with 18 inches that's visible to her, and until my next hero phase, subtract 1 from their hit rolls, and subtract 1 from their bravery. Considering that this army already subtracts 1 from their bravery, and Neferata's ability takes 1 away from hitting, should be a pillow fight.
We're going to be playing Blood and Glory today. So it's a scenario. We've got 4 objectives. They're going to be set up in the center of each of the 4 quadrants on the board. And at the end of Battle Round 3, if somebody controls all 4 objectives, they win immediately. But if that doesn't happen, at the end of Battle Round 5, whoever has the most objectives is going to go ahead and win. We're also going to go ahead and play in Gur, the Realm of Beasts, which we seldom do because it uses this rule for monstrous beasts. I will show you which monstrous beasts we are going to be setting up that are going to be harassing us through most of the game. But we're also going to use the Realmscape feature Reckless Aggression, and that's going to be any unit within 12 inches of an enemy unit at the start of the charge phase is going to suffer a mortal wound unless they finish that charge phase within 3 inches of an enemy model. But they're also going to get to re-roll hit rolls of 1 if they do make a charge, so you are rewarded for charging, and you slowly die if you don't. So for this battle in Gur, here are the monstrous beasts. We've got the Gorgon and the Tree Lord. The Gorgon's 160 points, the Tree Lord's 180, so that's close enough for us. Whoever sets up their army first is going to get to set up a roaming monster, so they will have the selection whether or not they want to set up the Tree Lord or the Gorgon, and then the other player will set up the remaining monster. I also want to mention we are using the spells from Gur as well, which would be cool if they had some. Do they have some effects on monsters? I don't know. Let me look at those. We are set up here. So over on my side, Bonesplitterz side, let's look at some of this terrain. We got this damned building over here, and we have this inspiring skull mountain thing. Really, you're seeing how the deployment goes. Really, the only thing you care about is the Gorgon is right here. Shu picked the Gorgon as, since he set up his army first, he got to choose a monster to set up first, and it is right in the way of my surfing rogue idol and all of these guys over here. I've got some arcane terrain here. No wizards to use it though, and I set up the Tree Lord. So it's funny. There's 2 trees right here. They thought they were safe. One of them started moving. And moving back over here, we got the Legion of Blood set up, and here's more damn terrain. I don't know if you want to kill some zombies, get some bonuses here. And
we have grave sites. 1, 2,
right. Grave
3,
sites.
and 4 grave sites. We have objectives. 1, 2 over there. 3 and 4 there. They're the little banners.
Yeah, grave sites ominously near the objectives.
Yeah, acrylic banners made by a company that I don't want to endorse.
Okay, great. Well, you set up first, so you get to pick who goes first. And let me check, the Bonesplitterz, half of my units, or up to half of my units, get to move 5 inches before the game starts for their allegiance ability. So let me check if that is before you choose who goes first, or after. So that's the Tireless Tracker's allegiance ability. Yeah, I get to select half of my units, rounding up. So I have 9 units, so in that case I moved 5 units, 5 more inches, so that's going to be the Rogue Idol, the Big Stabbas, and then over here the Maniacs, the Savage Boss, and these more boys. They've all moved up 5 inches. Now, you get to decide who takes the first battle round.
You do.
That's me. So, Bonesplitterz turn 1.
Hero phase.
Bonesplitterz hero phase. I want to mention, so the Rogue Idol here, he is a live-in idol, so wizards within 6 inches of him are getting +1 to cast. That's going to be my War Doc and my Warguard Prophet.
Yeah.
Warguard Prophet. Oh yeah, so start of the hero phase, I have to see if the Warguard Prophet has the voice of Gork on a 4-up, he gets another command point. I do not. Gork does not hear his voice. I'm going to cast a spell, though, with the Warguard Prophets. This is the Breath of Gork Morka spell. Oh, wait. Doing this in the correct order. First, he has to do his Weird Doc dance. So that will give... I'm going to use that on him, so we can get +1 to cast, Unbind, and Dispel until my next hero phase. And he does that on 3+. Does he know how to dance? Oh, he does. He's got the moves.
Boogie down.
So now he's up to +2 to cast, which is nice, because he's going to attempt his spell, Breath of Gorka Morka. And that is cast on a 6. If I get a double, though, I can triple... So that's going to double the movement of a unit that I choose, but if I get a double, I can triple.
It'll double, triple.
Well,
that's a double.
I did get a double. However, the +2 to cast is not going to give me the 6 that I need to successfully cast it.
That's too bad.
He unfortunately fails. The Warguard Prophet is going to attempt his spells. First, I'm going to be using Brutal Beast Spirits. So that is cast on a 6. He's getting +1 from the Rogue Idol. Hey, I actually got that on a 7. Do you have anybody within 30 to try and unbind? Maybe that Necromancer might be looking from
Neferata here. I've got the
downtown.
Necromancer.
Oh, yeah, because you don't have to see. So 30 inches. Yeah, it looks like you've got both of them. Might as well try.
Okay, from the Necromancer.
Oh, it's,
No, it's a big 3.
It's still happening. Now, I want to see. So I didn't get the casting roll for a double, but that is going to give +1 to run and charge rolls and 1 to hit for the big stabbers. Ooh. And then last spell, since we're using the spells from Gur, I'm going to use Primal Hunter. I pick a hero, and I can let them re-roll charges. Charging here is pretty important. Because the Realmscape feature that we're using, if you are within 12 inches of an enemy model at the end of the charge phase and you're not within, or you started within 12 and you don't end within 3, you're going to take a mortal wound. And I don't want this guy to take a mortal wound here. So let's try and use that spell on a 4 after that mighty +1. Unfortunately, Primal Hunter is a mighty 8 to cast. So
And for all of our regular fans who are familiar with Shu and Brent games, they just turned the video off.
That's going to be the end of the hero phase. Now we're going to move into the movement phase. Start by moving the Maniacs. They have a movement of 12, and they get +2 to charge. They might, I don't think that they need to help fight the Gorgon, but
Yeah, they got options.
I was going to say, I don't want to take that mortal wound.
They could go crumping for teeth.
Move the Savage Boss his 5 inches. Unfortunately, he does not get rerolled charge unless I use a command point. And the Moor Boys as well. I mean, I might as well try a charge with them just to not take that mortal wound. Do I care? No, I don't care about a mortal wound with these guys. They're still just going to move up here and make sure that I take this objective.
If nothing else, you're always going to be able to reach out and touch that Gorgon. So
Yeah.
at least you got that going for you.
Okay, so I'm going to move 5 with them, but I want to actually... No. I actually might just stay here because I don't want to be within 12 of this Gorgon. I don't want to take mortal wounds. So actually, they're just going to hop more over here. You know what? They're fine back here.
Yeah, that Gorgon would need to fly.
Oh, no. They're going to move over here, actually. Because the Rogue Idol is going to move, and I'm going to lose my bonus to cast. For now, they'll meet up later.
I'm so glad that we filmed your indecisiveness.
Since Big Stab is going to run in charge, let's run them. They have a movement of 5, and I get a 2. So they've got a 7. So that can bring me outside of 3. I'm just now like pop. I'm trying to figure out where... There we go.
Right now the Gorgon is thinking, what did I do, Shu? Why did you put me here? Do I owe you money? What's going on?
I forgot from Brutal Beast Spirits it's +1 to run. So like this guy, he's just gonna go one. They're gonna go 1 more inch here, you know, just to make sure that the internet doesn't yell at us for not doing that. Okay, the Rogue Idol, he's got a movement of 10 though, and
He's just gonna walk up there.
I can't get over how surfboard he is. Well, he's kind of, that's about as close as he's gonna get because of his face, but that's okay. He can probably make that charge. I'll move the Moor Boys. They're going to go up 5. Just make sure I want to grab this objective before I start moving forward some more. Just moving the Moor Boys. Now I have the Maniacs. It's the start of the battle round that the roaming monsters pick their prey. So in this case, the Gorgon chose the Bonesplitterz and the Tree Lord chose the Legion of Blood. So I can move my 12 inches, plus I'm going to run here. 1 more. So I'm going to go my 13 inches and not disturb the Tree Lord. He's already found who he wants to tango with.
At Rerolling Ones, we really dislike the randomness of dice, so we've elected to remove as many of the variables as possible by only rolling 1s and 2s. Time to get some mortal wounds.
A couple mortal wounds. Okay, now it's time for the charge phase. I'm going to start with the Big Stabbers. They're getting +1 for Brutal Beast Spirits. And that's good. That's 12, so...
We're going to go right around the back and
right.
beep, beep.
They're gonna make some space here, which is nice because I want to try and get as many units that don't want to take like 1 mortal wound. I don't care about these guys, but
yeah.
The Rogue Idol, he doesn't want to take a mortal wound. No,
he's super in.
Also making an 11-inch charge. How about the Savage Boss? He doesn't want to take a more.
Uh-oh.
Okay, now I can re-roll this.
Command point?
I was like, this guy sucks. I tried to cast a spell on him so he could re-roll charges, and he rolls a 3.
He's still tying his shoes?
He's still trying his shoes. I guess it seems like a waste of a command point because I have some nice command abilities. You know what? He deserves this. He's going to stay there, and he's going to try and shrug with his tattoos the mortal wound he's going to take.
I love it.
But I will throw these guys in there. I'm really okay with... Oh, my gosh.
Goodness.
Yeah, everybody else is rolling 11s, 12s. Just some real...
You could almost get some zombies if you want it.
I mean, I do have +2 to charge, but I don't know if I just... Do I?
Super do it.
Do I just want to start running? No.
Alpha strike the zombies.
I can't yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna...
Yeah.
We'll just move in.
It would be bacon for dinner for the zombies, I think.
Okay, for that Reckless Aggression Realmscape feature, this unit of Morboys, the Savage boss, and this unit of Morboys are all within 12 inches of the Gorgon. They did not end their charge phase within 3 inches of an enemy model, so they're going to take mortal wounds. But they have War Paint, which they can ignore mortal wounds on a 6. So let's start with the Morboys. Nope, they're going to take a mortal wound. We'll put that on this guy right here, the Savage boss. He's also taking a mortal wound. And these Morboys, no, they are all punished for not charging, and the hungering animus of Gur is eating their insides.
Nice.
So I'm going to select the Big Stabbas to fight first in the combat phase. And Bonesplitterz have an allegiance ability called Monster Hunters, where if I'm selecting a unit to fight a monster, I get to choose one of these abilities. So I'm going to choose Berserk Strength. So the unmodified wound roll, if it's a 6 against a monster, I'll do a mortal wound in addition to any other damage. +1 to hit is probably better for the Big Stabbas, but they're already getting +1 to hit from the Brutal Beast Spirit spell. So all 4 of them here, they have 3 attacks each. They are hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because they charged, and we have the Realmscape feature, which I already forgot what it's called. Basically, yeah, you charge, you get reroll 1s to hit. If you don't end your charge, you start taking more wounds. So, reroll all 3 of these 1s, and hit every time.
Hey, everything hit.
12 hits. Okay. And these are...
Custodian Guard. Here we go.
on 3s, and 6s are going to do an additional mortal wound. So I'm going to take away the 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, and these are all -2 rend. So I'm doing 1 mortal wound, but these are also d6 damage against a monster. Gorgon has 14 wounds? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got 7 dice here.
He's toast. Wait.
9. There we go.
Yeah, he's toast.
Okay, he's toast. I kill the Gorgon with the Big Stab.
Yeah. So you got him with his only weakness, which is a log with a knife on it.
So I killed a monster. So these Big Stabbas are immune to battle shock for this turn. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But all the Morboys, now that an enemy monster has been slain, they're +1 to hit. Now also, I completely forgot about my tree lord. So I'm going to go ahead and just
do the whole turn for him now.
Just do a whole turn for the tree lord. He's going to move up. And then let me go ahead and see for his Strangle Roots how many attacks I'm going to get. So back to, this is his own special shooting phase now. Just laugh at us for doing this, but you know, we don't use these roaming monsters a lot. So he's going to fire his Strangle Thorn, and he's going to use, or Strangle Roots, and he's going to use that on the Morghast Archai. These are 5 attacks hitting on 2s. Take those 1s away. And wounding on 3s. I've got 2, and they're -1 rend.
All right.
Normally got a 4-up save. So.
Yep. So going to 5-up, and then a 5-up again.
Oh,
no,
5-up is
5-ups or mortal wounds, right?
Okay. So he's going to take
1,
a wound, and then I'm going to try and charge this guy. Might as well just do it right now.
Okay, do it.
Oh, great. He's going to charge his 9 inches.
Where's he gonna go?
Where's he going to go? He'll go fight.
Yes. Stomp me, daddy.
I'm going to try the ground shaking stomp on the Morghast Archai on a 4-up.
We're doing everything order.
Okay, on a 4-up, they fight last in the combat phase. So the Dire Wolves are going to be able to...
they'll pile in
first. Yep.
Okay, so these 3 doggos are going to attack you. This is the Doom Wolf up here in the front. So he gets an extra attack, 3 dice for him. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s, no rend, 1 damage. Here we go. 4s. I'm just going to take the ones that work. Nope. And then 4s. Here we go. And
you got a dog bite. Well, I got a 3-up save here. And I make it.
Doesn't get no sticks. Tree Lord turn.
Tree Lord, he's gonna all 4 of his sweeping blows are gonna go into the Morghast Archives. These are 4 attacks hitting on 3s. Oop, and wounding on 3s. I got 1, and it's a -1 rend, but D6 damage.
1 dog bite. Let's see that 5.
Ooh,
How about a 1?
All right,
D6
and
for
you,
1.
You already took 1 wound, so if I get a 5 here, I can knock out an Archive or do a 1 damage.
Do 1 damage. There you go.
What about I've got the Impaling Talent? Can I do this?
Yeah. Do you overroll? Yeah.
If I hit on a 6, it's D6 mortal wounds. Other than that, it's just like a thing. Well, I hit on a 3, and I wound on a 2. And these are also against the Archive. That's -2 rend.
Okay, so look for 6. Nope.
So I have done 2 damage in the combat phase.
Okay, for this poo show, let's see if we can do some damage to this guy. 3s and 3s, 3 damage, rend 2 on these Morghast Archive. Going into the Tree Lord.
Spirit Halberds.
Spirit Halberds. 3s.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's average. That's average. 4 hits.
3s.
And 2 wounds.
Little
Okay,
less
but
than
it's a -2 rend.
Nice.
So I'm up to a 5 save here. And then 3 damage each. So, I'm going to take 6 damage. That's half my health. Chopping off, like, my legs right here and there. Okay, now after that fun diversion of not playing the game right, now it is Legion of Blood turn 1.
Alright, so for a rum spell, I'm going to use the Magic of Gur. So Neferata is going to pull out the...
Let's go see here. It's Impenetrable Hide.
Impenetrable Hide. It's going to allow her to reroll saves on a casting value 6. So we'll try that here. Nope, that's not going to happen.
Not happening.
She's going to use her other spell, Dark Mist.
She does get that.
Does get that one on a 6. Do you want to unbind?
I'm going to try and unbind that. And I'm going to use the War Doc, because he's +1 to unbind right now, because he did his cool little dance. But the dance is not good enough.
Not good enough.
Not good.
Super high rolls in this game.
So you think you can dance.
So you think you can... so she's going to use her command ability, which is called the Twilight's Allure, which makes her super beautiful to all these savage orcs. And let's try Van Hell's Dance Macabre from the Necromancer there onto these zombies.
Ooh, yeah.
That was kind of a roll.
Ooh, and that's also on a 6, so
yeah.
1 short. We're just killing this
Rolling
magic
awesome
phase,
today.
right? Well, you got Twilight's Allure
Did
out
get that.
because you
Did
can't
get that.
actually. Okay, let's go into movement.
I am moving zombies.
Here
So,
they come.
Annoyingly, I'm using movement trays.
You'll be
because
back in 20 minutes.
There's no way.
Oh, then not annoyingly. Thank you. Very nice. Zombies are done. Thank
Zombies
you,
are done
movement
moving some
trays.
dire wolves.
Moving the direwolves.
Actually,
Yeah, you just want to take that objective this turn. You going for?
yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need to send those guys out there.
Sure. Do you want to move both those far guys?
No, that's the thing I was considering, but actually I think
okay.
I'm gonna just move these guys over this way.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. we're having a movement pace like you did. I'm gonna move these guys outside of 3.
Great. Movement crisis phase.
Yeah, they can charge.
Yeah, you want to get rid of this stupid tree. Do you want to retreat with the direwolves? Do you want to? Or you want to stand and fight?
I will retreat the dire wolves. Let's move
Okay.
them. Let's just move them 10 out.
Sure. See ya.
Moving Neferata back just a little bit. Keep her outside of charge range, but keep that bubble going.
Yeah. I mean, I
Twilight's Allure 16 inches. There we go.
it's a good move because the zombies should make this charge, but you and I are having a tough time rolling higher than a 4 on 2 dice. So,
2 dice, yes.
that's a nice insurance policy. Just back up there.
All right. Because my zombies brought their own car alarm with them. Don't touch the car alarm! They were going to, their noisemakers, make them auto-charge 6 inches. So let's see if I can roll over a 6. They only need a 6 to get in. I got a 12.
Whoa, you got an extra 6. So,
So,
uh-oh.
We're going to move them around. Right, over here. These guys are
12-inch
charge.
charge, moving them all in. These are the Var guys.
Yeah, they're going to go
5.
5.
Hey, I think they still make it.
Yeah, that's going to make it for everybody.
He said 5. Are we gonna? Is this video gonna get 1 million views?
Probably not.
Dang it!
Dang it. Alright, these because these doggos retreated and they're within 12 due to the realm escape feature that we're using, these guys are going to take a mortal wound, which is right here, represented by this big hunk of blood they left on the ground. So we're going to try to shrug that off with Deathless Minions on a 6. They do not.
Mm-mm.
Of course not.
Ephrata is also disappointed the dire wolves did not charge.
You deserve the blood.
Start of the combat phase. It's time for the ground shaking stomp. I'm gonna try it on the Archai on a 4-up. I fail. They figured out since they have wings they can just fly and not get stomped this turn. So unfortunately nobody is striking last here.
Combat phase the first. We're going to go into the Tree Lord. I'm going to take some zombie hits, but I think that's probably okay.
I think you've got enough.
So the Tree Lord, we're going to try to cut his life into pieces, because this is my last resort. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, Rend 2, damage 3.
Losing my sight and losing my mind. There you go. You got 3 hits.
Wounding on 3s.
You got one wound. Oh, we're getting back to it. It's a 5-up save now. I'm not gonna make it though, so I take 3 damage down to 3. I'm gonna select the big stabbas to attack. I've piled them in, turning them around.
Yes.
And now, they're celebrating their victory as they impaled the Gorgon and feast upon its flesh. And then a bunch of guys come out of the mud and attack me from behind. So now I need to hit the zombies with the logs. I have all 12 of my attacks. I still have Brutal Beast Spirit, so I'm still getting +1 to hit. So I am hitting on 2s, but I did not charge, so I'm not re-rolling those 1s. So I'm going to go ahead and get 9 hits. And these are not monsters, so these are going to be D3 damage, but these are wounding on 3s. Ooh. Okay. So these are all going to be D3 damage, and normally he would be getting Deathless Minions from that Necromancer, but because I am Drakfoot, any of my attacks are not going to allow you to negate them. So let's do 7 D3 damage. I'm going to reroll that one, because it's funky. So we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 15, 17 dead zombies.
17 cracked dead guys. Just like a Zinch game up here, everything is going according to plan. All right.
Sure, you hate this guy.
I do. Well, I mean, he's going to be able to kill a unit that I need later.
Okay.
So we're going to try to put him down with these guys here. Let's go. We're hitting on 3s, winning on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of reckless aggression.
Yeah.
No. Oh, wait. There's a 1 reroll right there. Got it.
Oh, so reckless.
And it was that was
a single
success
miss.
Anyways. Yes.
Okay, great.
And now wounding on 3s.
So that's 12. Yeah,
Let's see.
I should die.
1s and 2s I get here. A bunch. This is a funky dice.
Roll that one.
There we
Okay,
go.
so we got a -1 rend on here. That's 6 wounds. So 4-up saves here. These are 2 damage each. I live.
You live.
I take 2 damage with a single wound. The free tree lord.
Yes.
He survives.
Smack like now if you want me to mail these dice to someone you hate.
The maniacs have piled in. I've got 4 of them, and they still have 5. So for Maniac Fury, they're getting an additional attack. So they have 5 attacks each. The boss having 6 with their pair of Champas, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. No bonuses here though. So what do we get? Let's start removing 1s, 2s, and 3s. Those will go away. This looks about average.
A little below.
Below. Hey, for this game, that's above average. Okay, and then 3s to wound with the Champas. There we go. So I have 7 wounds here. And again, zombies got no save. I have no rend. It's going to kill 7 zombies.
See, that's secure to rend, not bring an armor. Now I'm thinking.
Now it's time for the boars to attack. I have tusks and hooves, 2 attacks each. So I've got 8 dice here.
Pork
Hitting on
bikes.
4s, pork bikes. I got 3. And then wounding on 4s. I got 1 with no rend. That's going to kill another zombie.
Rolling like garbage, eaten by pigs. So zombies are going to attack. We're splitting up our attacks because we have to. They're piled in 9 and 9. There's about 18 guys in combat there. So here we go. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s because we're over 20 still.
Yeah, and which unit are you attacking first?
Oh wait, I get to reroll 1.
Ones?
Right?
Yeah, ones because you charge. Yeah,
We're going to do the Maniacs first.
Maniacs first. Okay, so we got 9 attacks here. Hitting on
Hitting
4s. And re-rolling some 1s.
Yep, rerolling the 3 1s.
Hey, very nice.
That goes away, this one goes
So
away.
reckless. Such aggression. And wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 4. So there's 3.
Three. I have a 6-up save here with the Maniacs. I'm going to fail all 3 of those. And then I have my War Paint save. I'm ignoring wounds on 6s. Hey, I make 2 of them. So 1 wound on the Maniacs. So the tattoo of his last name on the underside of his arm just saved his life. But now you have attacks on the big stabbers.
Mm-hmm.
Same number of attacks, 9.
Here we go. Hitting on 4s.
And
rerolling ones.
Hey.
Still one, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's they're mad.
Winning on 4s. Also pretty good. So
Whoa.
take all of
Yeah,
these.
6. Okay.
dice.
Here. We'll go for lucky white dice here. So I've got 6-up saves on the big stabbers. Ooh, I'll make 1. And now their tattoos. Those are also 6s. I'll make 2 more, but 3. That's
damage
going to
on the big
leave
stabbers.
1 big stabber with a wound left.
Down to his last 2 wounds, the Tree Lord swinging in. Yeah, single wound? Oh, it was a 2. Yeah, he's swinging in with this tiny stick energy.
Oh, yeah. He's hitting. Okay, I'm going to throw all the attacks against the Morghast Archai.
Yes.
Here's my single sweeping blow. Hits on a 3. And my single massive impaling talon hits on a 3. And it wounds on a 4 now. The impaling talon has become less massive. But it's just massive enough. So that's going to be a -2 rend.
Made it 2s. I need a 6er. No.
That's 1 damage.
All right. Battle shock matters for for a unit that loses
That's okay.
25 of its dudes. So this is going to be I'm a bravery +2 because of the numbers of the models left in the unit. So -13 is what my bravery is right now. So 13 plus d6 guys is going to run 13 plus 1. So 14 dudes.
Shoot, do you want to double turn me?
I'm going to
Is that what
try.
you're doing?
I'm going to try. I'm breaking ties with this roll.
For sure.
Oh, gonna beat a 5.
Oh!
Not gonna do it with a 2.
Bonesplitterz is going next.
Awesome turn transition. Bonesplitterz turn 2.
Start of Bonesplitterz hero phase, turn 2. So first the, why do I always forget? Wargog Prophet. On a 4-up, he's going to get a command point for Voice of Gore. No, he's totally an imposter.
Well, we're trying to take the dice out of the game. You saw that, right? So
Right, 1s and 2s. Hopefully not here because the Wardock is going to do his cool dance. He's going to do the weird dance again, but he's going to use it on the Wargog Prophet, give him +1 to cast Unbind and Dispel on a 3-up. Oh, he does it. He's
twerking. It's working. Everybody's excited.
+1 to cast, great. Well, moving into casting, unfortunately I'm not within 6 of the Rogue Idol anymore. So I'm going to go with the Wardock. He's going to use Breath of Gorka Morka. That is
Gonna smell bad.
on a 6.
What?
Oh, and there we go. Continuing the trend of not being able to roll higher than a 4 or 5 with 2 dice. Unfortunately, no, Gorka Morka has abandoned us. Let's move over to the Wargog Prophet. He's going to use Brutal Beast Spirits again on... he'll I think I'm okay. He's actually going to use it on this unit of more boys here. I've got it on a 9 after my +1. Do you want to try and unbind that?
Sure do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have this happen.
It's not called tie that. It's called beat that. So they're going to get Brutal Beast Spirits. They'll get +1 to run, +1 to charge, +1 to hit till my next hero phase. And then also I want to use Wild Form from the Realm of Gur. So that is cast on a 5. Come on, we can do this now. With the +1, right?
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Hey,
I got
there
that
it
on
is.
11.
Not even gonna try. No, I'm not gonna try.
Not gonna try. Oh, is Neferata within 30? I mean, might as well. You
Is she
get the box
within
there?
30? I don't think she is. Like,
Let's
she's
check,
way
let's
over
check.
here.
Let's check. You could definitely roll 2 6s.
Okay.
And unbind it.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Grab this thing.
Yeah.
No. Grab the tip. Pull it out. There we go. Do we have a 30 on there? No. It's
No?
like 36. Yeah. No,
okay.
it's not. It's
Okay.
not gonna do.
Okay, so I got Wild Form, so that's +2 to run and charge on this unit. So now they're +3 after both those spells combining. The magic of Gur, the magic of the Bonesplitterz, and I'm probably still going to roll like a 3 to charge anyway. So
We'll see what happens.
Actually, I won't even be able to charge if I get the... because I won't be within 12.
Yeah.
So I have to run, so that's going to be +3 to my run. you recording?
Sizable, yeah. Why not?
Okay, moving the more boys. They're not going to be able to get in within charge reach. I realize now.
So you got to run them up.
I'm going to run them, but they are +3 to this run. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
a 9-inch
9
run there.
5, so they're moving 14 inches.
Woohoo.
Just getting up here to start putting pressure on this objective. Ooh.
That's cool. Just whack the guy as hard as you can with the tape measure.
Yeah.
That
just
makes the models proud.
break it on camera. More boys have moved up the gap. So back to the heroes here. The War Doc, he's going to run. He's going 7, and he just wants to stay 12 away, from the zombie, so he's not taking that mortal wound from a charge that he can't make. So the War Guard Prophet going to do the same. Ooh, but he's going to get an 11-inch movement here. He's going to move over here by the gravesite because that's perfectly safe. Savage Boss, can you redeem yourself? He's going to move 5, going to try and charge into here. I have the Maniacs. They're going to make their way around here and be 3 away from these dire wolves.
Pigs versus dogs.
Pigs versus dogs. Rogue Idol, he's just going to surf over here outside of 3 of the zombies. Just doesn't want to take that mortal wound.
Cowabunga!
And then the more boys, they're just going to... They're also going to run.
Do it.
So they're going 7. I'll just move them up, and that will conclude the movement phase.
You gonna strangle a root?
Yeah, my 1 shooting attack from Mr. Tree Lord.
Try not to take that apart, people. Just let it be what it is.
I still have 5 attacks with this thing, even though I have a single wound. However, it's hitting on...
You have 5 attacks
six.
with your strangler root?
Yep, and I'm using them all on the Morghast Archai. Hitting on 6s. Here we go. Oh, and I still get 2 hits, and it is wounding on 3s. I got 2 wounds and -1 rend.
Okay,
That's right.
Here come my
This
2
guy's
below
so
3s.
annoying.
Make one, take one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So another damage on the Archai. It's charging time. Starting with the Savage Big Boss. Come on, dude. You can do... Hey,
he's going
9-inch,
wherever he wants.
so he's just going to move right in here
Yep, go get it.
and fight with the zombies.
Get
The
in there with
Rogue
those
Idol,
zombies.
Also going to charge
He's got it.
6 inches. Yeah, he's going to boom, 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 surf right there. And now the Maniacs, the final charge here. The 6, that will bring them in. But now I have to do a couple mortal wounds here. I'll get them with the pile-in. So the mortal wounds here, what we've got, who's within 12? These more boys. They're within 12. Can they ignore it on a 6 from their tattoos? No. So this guy who is injured finally is so hungry he died. And same with these guys. Can they ignore this on a 6? Yes, they can. So that was definitely a Bart Simpson tattoo. Just saved him from dying.
Eat my shorts, man. You know, that guy over there, actually, he's not hungry, Brent. Nephara's in the field.
What was that?
He's thirsty.
Oh.
Stomp it.
Tree Lord is going to stop. Let's try and make the Morghast go last. No, he cannot. So, Tree Lord, I'm sorry, you've done your thing. I'm not going to be selecting him first here. I'm actually going to select the Rogue Idol because it's funny and I want to see what he does. I'm pretty sure he should be able to kill all these zombies. I just want to make sure that this last big stab up moves. So let's go with the Rogue Idol. Scratch that. Shu, thank you very much. Reminded me that the Savage Big Boss, when he is selected to pile in and attack for the first time, another unit gets to follow him immediately. So I'm going to go with him first instead, and if there's any zombies left to clean up, he will select another Bonesplitterz unit wholly within 12, which looks like it could be the Rogue Idol. So here I've got my Boss Chomp at 6 attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s from... I keep forgetting what that rule is called. Reckless Abandon. Yeah, so I got 3 hits because I got a bunch of 2s. And 3s to wound, and these are 2 damage each, so there's 6 zombies going down.
Sounds good. Slap like if you want to remember the red letter day of Shu remembering a rule.
Oh, gotta pile in too. I'm gonna go with the big Stabbas next. So, just like, move that guy in here. Another guy, they've got a 2-inch reach, 3-inch reach. Let me see if I get the next one. 3-inch reach on the big Stabbas, so they're all in, but the Rogue Idol has missed out on his opportunity. He can only pile in 3 later, but with the big status, I'm hitting on 3s because I don't have Brutal Beast Spirits anymore. And I didn't charge, so I'm not re-rolling 1s. These are 3s to wound. Woo! Okay, so I have 5 D3 damage coming through. That's going to be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dead
That's
zombies.
the unit.
The unit has been torn apart.
More guest Archai. I'm so angry at this guy at this point.
Gurish Freelord, and you kill him.
They're gonna dial K for kill. And hitting on 3s, winning on 3s. Ren 2. Oh, they're angry.
Okay.
Not that angry.
Okay, that's 4.
Yes, 4.
I fail one of these. These are 5 ups. You got -3 rend on those Spirit Halberds. I have a single wound left.
He gone.
He gone. 6 damage. Goodbye, roaming monsters. They have finally all been destroyed.
I'm so glad he's dead. So glad he's back in the case where he belongs, but... Oh, crap.
Yeah. All right. Whoops. I have so many dice because they all have 5 attacks and the boss has 6 with the Parachampas. I'm attacking with the Maniacs. They're hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s from Reckless Aggression, though. Let's take these out and try and strategically not knock everything over. Okay, so... Oh, but actually, they're within... they're actually hitting on 5s now. They're within 15 inches of Neferata.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no! That is going to greatly limit their effectiveness here. But yeah, it's funny because I charged in there and I was like, oh no, I'm fine. But then they've got this view of Neferata right now.
And they're like,
Are you
whoa.
sure it's not that they're really interested in the beast?
To
They're
crump
like,
the bones?
monster.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe they are.
They're wounding on 3s with the Champas. Oh my goodness.
Maybe the monster's doing its Twilight Allure.
I got 4 here, no rend though.
Okay,
So you get your 5
5
up
up.
saves.
5 up on these dice. Let's do it. I make 1.
Okay, so...
So it's going to be 1 wolf and...
where was that wound?
Yeah, that one is there.
Oh, no, a wolf. Okay,
Yes.
so I'll kill that wolf and another. And remember, yeah, they're not getting...
Put a wound there.
for my Drakfoot Allegiance ability, they're not getting Deathless Minions. Now I'm attacking with the boars, the pork bikes. They charge, so they're getting +1 to hit and wounds. That's going to cancel out Neferata's Twilight's Allure. So they are hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Oh my goodness. Oh no.
So
3
1
hits.
or 3.
And they're wounding on 3s. This tree up. And I got 2, but there's no rend on that as well.
5 ups.
Make them both.
Make them both.
Ooh, so I killed 2 direwolves. Uh-oh.
That's good. All right. So, wolf plans aside, Wolf Blitzer is going to attack. Right now, we got Lord Wolf and the
Lord
2...
Wolf Lictor. There we go.
The 2 buttholes.
Hyphenated.
They're going to go attack these pork bikes.
Gosh, you're going to
Hitting
kill
on
2 of
4s.
them or something.
Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. Take this! Yeah, no?
Maybe
not.
you could get one. You could get one.
And nobody charged. So
Nobody charged.
Ooh, 3 dice I dropped there. And 4s. Oh, all 3 of those.
All right. Well, 6s and 6s. Here we go. For the save, make 1. And tattoos. Oh, I'm going to reroll that one because it's stupid. Okay. These tattoos didn't work. Which tattoos were these?
These are going to have to be... oh, man. That was a hot take. I'm not going to say it. Right.
It's the end of the turn here. So I put the 2 wounds on that maniac. This guy's dead. They won't have to take battle shock. They have enough models there. And now we're going to move into Legion of Blood, turn 2.
Magic.
Magic.
Neferata's
Hero
going to
phase.
use... Yeah, Hero Face. So she's going to use her... she gains a command point. She's going to spend it immediately because she can't hang on to those for anything. She's going to spend on Twilight's Allure, which gives the 15-inch aura of debuff. Then she's going to use Overwhelming Dread on this unit of Maniacs. So
Make
that's
them
going to
the
go-
absolute worst.
Yes. On a 6.
Ooh,
It's
on
an 11.
on an 11. And you were just... Oh, yeah, you weren't within range, so I can't unbind that. Okay, so they are -1 to hit. Now, you rolled a 9 or higher.
Yes.
So you get to apply that to a second unit or apply the same spell again because of the Locus of Shaiish or whatever it's called.
Can you make them worse than a 6 though? They always have
No.
right?
So yeah. So no, I guess no use in using it on them. What's the range on Overwhelming Dread? Because you might be able to throw it on that rogue idol.
We'll have to look it up. No, big step. We're gonna put It's 18-inch range, so we're going to put the other one onto the big status here. So they're going to be minus 1
2
to
as
hit.
well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, once they get close enough, yeah.
Right.
They might be. Yeah, I think they're already within 15. Oh, great. So Big Stab is hitting on 5s. Maniac's hitting on 6s. Ouch.
That's
But you got
nice.
2 more spells, right?
I do have 2 more spells. So I'm going to use one called Primal Hunter from my Necromancer, going to go on to Neferata. It's going to allow her to reroll her failed charges and failed hit rolls. This is casting value 6. It's a Gur spell.
Or it's casting value 8 for Primal.
Oh, casting value 8. Oh, here we go. We got this. No, we don't got this.
Okay.
He doesn't know
but
crap
then
about magic.
she has Dark Mist. Do you want to do
Yeah,
that?
she's going to do Dark Mist. See if she can reroll those armor saves.
Or that one is she isn't. She's immune to Rend.
Oh, right.
Which
Yeah,
she totally gets that. Great.
And she can apply it twice.
Oh, and you need a 9
I know.
plus.
I know.
Oh, he's like, no.
It's being funny.
Oh.
Yeah.
The joke is lost on me. I'm an idiot. Great. So that was the hero phase.
We're going to retreat the dogs. They're going to leave combat.
Do you want to run them? Do you want to get them a little further too?
No, I think that they're okay over there as long as they have an opportunity to come back and do.
Oh, sure. Oh, and we actually roll a d3 for that grave site. Yeah, you actually get a direwolf back because you're getting 2 wounds back. So, yeah, he's back. Way to go!
He's back.
Way to go!
Good job.
He just like dies right here and then gets back
Got
up.
back
and
up.
keeps
That's so gross.
running around. Gross. Who else you moving? Because now these maniacs are just freed up to get owned.
We're going to move these guys over here. And move these guys like this.
Outside of 3. Very nice. I am surrounded. Maniacs who hit on 6s, you got this.
Move these dogs 2 outside of 3. They're zippy fast, so they get up there and not quite close the deal.
Speed bump.
But they're going to try.
Hey, that's a decent speed bump.
That is.
Buys you some more turns here.
Yep. And then over here, we're going to send in the clowns.
Ooh.
So these guys are going to come
The
up.
bat clowns.
No, I'm going to hang out. I don't
Then
need
hang
to hand you anything yet.
Okay.
Because I think about the number of combats that I'll have already, and I'm going to take some damage this turn. I might as well not sacrifice any of these fragile heavy hitters.
Are you moving Neferata?
Well, I want her to stay within 9 of this thing. It's my reasoning here, and I want her to have the bubble of
Is she
conflict
within 9
still.
of it, though?
Well,
I thought she might be just out. In the
Uh,
center of it?
To the center, yeah.
Okay.
Over.
Okay, great. So you were preparing to be near the grave site.
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to be the moving phase?
It's true.
There we go.
Okay, let's see if Shark Tank can close the deal here. Let's move these guys up. Charge. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. 5, 6, 7, 8. They're going to go up.
There you go.
Just like
I love our armies that don't shoot.
And these guys here are
Quicker
also
game.
going to charge. Double ones.
They just...
They die.
They die. I mean, they're going to take a mortal wound in the at the end of the charge phase, but are they within... Oh, no, you don't have any command points left,
Nope.
so...
Over here,
Way to
I'm
go,
going to try
Mark.
to charge these guys. I know. It might be the worst rolls in the history of the channel yet, but these guys make it into combat at least. These wonderful dogs are going to go out there and bite some orc junk off. I am certainly overdue for a glorious combat phase after this.
You've earned it.
After this terrible showing from the Vargeist. So we're going to attack with the Morghast Archai, hitting on 3s, winning on 3s. Run 2. 3 damage.
Ooh, and reroll that one.
Reroll the 1 because they charged. 2 2. Now, winning on 3s. Once. There we go. That's par, right?
The 3 damage. Here's my tattoo saves. Make 1, fail 2, so that's going to kill him and then put a damage onto that guy. The tattoo that made the save is going to be a Twilight tattoo.
Nice.
Yeah. We forgot end of the charge phase. From Reckless Aggression, these 2 units.
You get a mortal wound, you get a mortal wound, you get a mortal wound, but she ignores on a 6. Let's see what happens. Yay!
Hey!
It's gone,
Mortal wound for her.
and you get a mortal wound over here. So that's how
Very
the mortal
nice.
wounds have been distributed. Almost forgot the Necromancer. He also gets a mortal wound and did not save it with his deathless minions. More boys.
More boys. Okay.
More
I have
boys.
7 more boys
Wait.
in contact. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, they're piling into attack.
Yep.
They still have Brutal Beast Spirits on them, so they're +1 to hit. They a monster has been slain, or an enemy monster has been slain, so they're another +1 to hit.
Right.
And they have more than 15 models, so they're +1 attack. So they have 4 attacks each, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s, no rend, because they're outside of Neferata's bubble, and they do not reroll ones because they did not charge.
You seem so happy to kick these dogs.
I mean,
Press like now if you dislike Brent kicking dogs.
I get a lot of hits.
Yeah, you
missing
do.
on ones there. Okay, now these are 3s to wound. There we go. But there's no rend on here. Oh, that was a miss. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 13 wounds right here with no rend.
Rolling 5 ups. It's a 6 and a 5. Good job, guys. Save 2.
11 damage.
At this point, you may be wondering, man, these guys are on brand. And that's true, we are. You think you roll bad? Everybody thinks they roll bad. But I have proof. While Brent's getting his dice together, he piled these guys in, and he made motorcycle noises when he did it. I'm so proud of him. Okay, hitting on 6s.
Yeah, maniacs aren't doing too good with their chompas here. And there's some
All those
6s. There's some
sixes.
6s. Take this! More Gas Archive. And I'm wounded on 3s. Yeah. There's 4, but there's no rend on these. What do you got for 4 up saves?
Not a one of them.
3.
Wait, no, 1. So 3 damage.
So I finally killed that guy.
This guy's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead. All right.
And now the pork bikes also hitting on 6s. All right, yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see. Well, that's okay. It was a good turn for you. I think that's
I think of a battle shock test, though.
This reminds me of the time that we went camping and hiking in the desert, and we both fell into a crevasse, and we're both pinned by boulders, and we're just out of reach. We had to chew each other's arms off. You remember that? Remember doing that?
It's my favorite movie.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Battle shock.
Yeah.
Oh, I did forget though. Okay, so here's bravery that's going on. I'm normally bravery 6. I have a bone totem, so I'm +1 bravery. I'm wholly within 18 of the rogue idol, +1 another bravery. So then I'm bravery 8, but Legion of Blood is going to make me -1 bravery. Should be within 6 inches of Legion of Blood, so I'm back down to 7. Heralds of the Accursed One from the Morghast is going to make me bravery 6, and I still lost that guy. So on a 6, I'm going to lose another. No, they are totally fine.
They're fine. It's because you brought this cute little snake.
Yeah.
The snack saved them. They're all happy. They're all cheering. Brent, we're in the dark again, so we can do the robot dice roll off.
I'm breaking
That's a
ties
drop.
this time. But you want this double turn, don't you?
Yeah, well, I want a turn.
Yeah. We got a 4.
4 to 3.
Oh,
No.
okay. Bonesplitterz going turn 3.
What's going on?
It's the start of the Bonesplitterz turn 3 hero phase for the Wargog Prophet. I can't get that name right. On a 4 up, he's going to get a command point.
He do.
Okay. I haven't used any command points, but now I'm up to 4. He finally got a bonus command point. Way to go, dude.
Can you loan me a couple?
I'm going to do the weird dance. So on a 3 up, I'm going to give +1 to cast to the Wargog Prophet. No, he is no longer entertained by my subpar dancing. But I do have some spells. Let's do Breath of Gorkamorka with the Wardog. He's going to get that on a 6. And does the Necromancer want to try and shut that down?
He does.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
He does.
Out of there. You don't know magic.
You don't know magic. I've got 2 spells here. I have the Brutal Beast Spirits. Let's go ahead and cast that one. But not on a 4, unfortunately. Nope. Or a 5 with my +1. Still not good enough. And then I have Wild Form. I'm going to go ahead and try and cast that on a 5. Hey, with my +1, I got that on a 6.
You do.
Neferata's, she's not within 30. So I'm going to go ahead and put Wild Form on these more boys. Give them +2 to charge.
They transform into furry orc guys. Movement phase.
Movement phase. Moving up my 5.
To casually
take this objective.
mosey on up. So we recently had a Discord user reach out and ask to buy the Bonesplitterz. So if you're watching, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, we came into another Bonesplitter army, and we need both sets to fill it out to 2,000 points.
A lot of dudes here.
Yeah, so they're not for sale, sorry.
Running the Wargog Prophet. He's going 9. Keep up with your dudes. The War Doc, he's running as well. He's going 7. Try and impress the boss with your dancing once more.
You got this, buddy.
Now, here. I wanted them to get some buffs here before they start fighting, but
You want to come get this?
do I want to come get this? I don't know that I.
Come over here and murk this necromancer.
You know what? Everybody's coming over.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Get in there.
So I've got the big stabbers too. I'm just gonna try and make as much mayhem as I can this turn.
Love it.
This guy, he's got his 5. Yeah, keep up, dude. The stabbers, do they... No, this thing's going to be in the way here. I think the stabbers have to go this way. And the rogue idol is going to have to help out here. He is movement 10. I got to stay more than 3 away. Move him up there. And then these more boys, they're kind of... These direwolves going to come and take an objective for me. I have to go ahead and defend this. I'm going to run and just try and keep as many bodies around this one as possible.
Wise choice.
It's the charge phase. Let's start with the rogue idol. Ooh,
Oh boy.
Starting it off. I mean, he's just... I guess he's just going to...
Get in there, mercs and bats.
Yeah, it's just... I think he's got some pretty good reach there, so he'll just surf right in there.
A beautiful rogue idol painted up by Mr. 2+ Stuff.
And then sold. You know.
And sold to us.
Sold to us.
Because he hates armies.
Let's go with the big... let's go with these guys first, the maniacs. Okay, so they're getting +2 to their charge.
Yeah,
so
they can go wherever they want. You might want to come around here and do it.
Yeah, okay. 9 will make it... Everybody else makes these sounds too, right? Now charging the big stabbers. I don't think 5 gets them. They don't get any bonus.
5.
So, but I've got plenty of command points. So the Savage Boss is going to make them re-roll their charge, since they're within 6. And a 10 will get them in.
I'm going to come over here and murk this wizard.
Okay, unfortunately, the Savage Boss is within 12, but there's nowhere for him to make it into a charge. He's just going to take that mortal wound, which is worth it. Since I got the stats. Right. He has served his purpose. These more boys, however, they are charging 13 inches, so I'm going to move these guys all over.
Nice. Is the tattoo save gonna...
Mortal wound time. On a 6. No, he's going to take another mortal wound because his Van Halen tattoo is... not as cool as it used to be.
Yeah, it's actually a tattoo of Sammy Hagar and not David Lee.
That's why I got it. And another tattoo save here. That's going to put a damage onto this bone splitter. And, I mean, I think you did good on that last one. Shoo, what was this tattoo?
I don't know. I think it might have to be... Well, I mean, since it's a failed save, it's not anything awesome.
No.
So, let's leave it to the viewers. Comment below what their tattoo is.
Okay. So now it's the start of the combat phase.
Yes, let's do this.
I have 2 command abilities here. One is going to be all-out assault. I have to be wholly within 12 of a hero to get reroll 1s to hit. I'm going to use that for command point.
Gotta remember to bring more salt.
On the big stabbers. Now, also, he has Savage Attack. It's the command ability on his War Scroll.
Yep.
And it's a unit wholly within 12. And it will make a... Sorry. A 6 to hit, or unmodified 6 to hit is going to do 2 hits instead of 1.
Yay!
I'll use that as well for 2 command points. That's bringing me down to 1.
You want to tell the viewers what's going on, Chief?
I got one more command ability, and that is the Bonesplitterz Law, which I can only use once per battle. So the Warguard Prophet is the general here.
It's way back.
So I'm looking at units, or Bonesplitterz units that are wholly within 18 of the general. So that's going to be 5 units, and then I roll a d6. If I had more units here and I rolled more than an 11, I could add additional attacks, but since I only have 5 models here, I'm not going to bother rolling. I'm going to get +1 attack to units wholly within 18, which is going to be the Maniacs and the More Boys. The Stabbers are unfortunately out, so that's a once per game, but I might as well use it now. Give +1 attacks to...
these guys are just outside,
to the Maniacs and the More Boys. I didn't need to do all-out assault. I forgot because of the Realmscape feature. Since I charged I'm reeling ones to hit anyway, so ignoring that.
Yeah.
Big Stab
brought
is
some.
piled in, and I have 3 of them using their 3-inch reach to attack the Vargeist, and 1 of them is attacking the Necromancer. So they are re-rolling ones to hit because they charged. They're negative 1 to hit because they're within 15 of Neferata. And any 6s are going to be 2 hits. So let's do... These are on the Necromancer. Let's try and poke him first. Hitting on 4s now. Okay, they all hit. They wound on 3s. And they're all negative 2 rents.
Yep, so D3 damage.
D3 damage each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he doesn't have anybody to shrug it onto, so I think he's just dead because he's not going to get his Deathless Minions.
No, Deathless Minions, right?
Foot. So impaled on a giant log rock spear. Can I do the same to the Vargeist though?
Okay, let's have it.
And then the other 3 guys. Okay,
Hitting
so
on
this 6 is going to be an additional hit. So these are all misses since they're 3s, re-rolling the 1s. Okay. So I'm just going to put 1 more hit back in here since the 6 counts as 2 from the Savage attack.
Makes
these
sense.
Are wounding on 3s. And those are also, you've got a 5-up save, it's a Ren 2, so that's going to go through. D3 damage each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's going to kill 2 Vargeists.
Oh. These goofballs are going to attack these guys here, going into the Pork Bike Maniacs.
All right, so the Morghast Archai swinging at the Maniacs. What do you got?
With their polearms, or their halberds, they're going to hit on 3s, wounding on 3s, Ren 2, 3 damage each.
Well, off to what we're used to.
Good start, yeah.
But come on, all 3 of these. All 3 of these. There you go. There you go. Okay, so that's 9 damage I have to ignore on tattoos. Come on.
You got this.
Let's hope these are not tattoos they got while they were... Oh no, drunk in Cancun. Those are terrible tattoos.
One tramp stamp.
8 damage. That's going to kill 2, and then another one's going to have a single wound left.
His more boys are going to attack. Uh-oh.
And I put that wound here. Those 2 guys are dead.
Yeah. Brent is staging his fleet of dice. There's 50 attacks.
50 attacks from the Moor Boys. So here we go. That's 51 after we add in the boss. These are hitting on 3s. I'm outside of 15 from Neferata. And that's ridiculous.
I'll get you a bucket.
Moor Boys. Okay. 51 attacks. I am hitting on 3s since since an enemy monster has been killed. And 51, here we go. Oh, and I'm rerolling 1s because I charged from Reckless Aggression. So let's grab all those 1s.
You need the bucket just for the 1s.
And there are all those. Okay.
We'll come back after he's done sorting it out. Didn't take many dice out of the picture.
So I got 42 hits, and now I'm wounding on 3s. No rerolls here, though.
Yeah, we'll come back after that. Okay, I gotta make 28 saves.
You got 12 wounds?
It's 12 runes in there remaining, so let's see if I can get them.
Show the spirit of the unkillable tree lord.
Yes, that was a 2. So these are all going away. There's a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But I'm taking, 13, 14.
14, 15. So you're still gonna die.
Yep.
12 wounds here. Sorry, guys.
And they are reduced to a fine crimson mist. Lone Morghast Archai. 3s and 3s. Yeah, that's pretty good.
This could be your turn. 2 wounds.
Nope.
Okay, but it's 6 damage. How many tattoo saves can I make? 0. This has got to be the worst tattoo yet. So I'm just going to take...
Yeah.
So this single wound is going to move on to him, and I'm going to remove...
Yes.
Well, I'm going to move it on there, and then just remove 2 whole guys here. Ouch. Those,
Britney Spears pre-comeback era.
Ooh.
Time for this fat rock monkey to attack, which is the nickname I had for my mom's ex-boyfriend. What kind of stats does this bad boy have on him?
He's pretty good. He's got 10 attacks right now with the stomping feet, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1 because he charged, and wounding on 3s. -2 Ren, 2 damage. See what you got with the feet. Oh, the 2s aren't going to go through, so I've got 8 hits. Oh, these are all on the Vargeist, by the way. And I need... those are 3s to wound. So there's 5. And it's going to be 10 damage since it's going to break through your armor with the -2 rend.
Yep.
So that guy already has a wound on him.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's 11 wounds total.
Yeah, you got one wound left on the guy.
We'll take these guys out of the picture. You're not done. There's Boulder Fist attacks.
Boulder Fist.
Try one more time.
Reroll that.
You can do this.
So we got 2 hits. They're hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s.
2s. No.
That's -2 rend, but it's D6 damage. Oh, wait, you only have 1
3.
left.
Yeah,
Alright,
he's
so
toast.
See you, Vargeist.
This goon, which I believe is the... No, he's not the looted dude. He's just a regular dude. He's going to attack with his 3 attacks. 3s and 3s. Running 1 rend, sorry. 3s. Now 3s. Why am I rolling into something weird? So yeah, hits once. Rend 1.
It goes through. So the 2 damage. Tattoo saves. Make one, fail one. That will kill this big stab on the back. Oh. No. Time for these super awesome guys who are hitting on 6s.
Yeah.
So the maniacs are attacking the Morghast Archive.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the big chompas. I got 2 hits.
-1, right?
Yeah. So the 6s.
From the Twilight.
It's Twilight's Allure, and they still have Overwhelming Dread on them.
Right.
Yeah. And I got a wound.
Nice.
No rend. What do you think about that? They
4 up.
don't care. Okay, and Kin the Pigs. They're also hitting on 6s. Way to go, dudes. And no
Dudes.
wound. Sorry, dude pigs. You got nothing.
Fair enough. I got 3 dogs to pile in here. So they are...
We got all 4, actually.
Oh, is he within an inch?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Mm-hmm. So, you have 2 attacks each, except for the boss has 1 extra. And the boss is the guy with the white stripe there. They're going to hit on 4s, win on 4s.
There's 4 hits.
And wounding on 4s.
I am made of stone.
You are made of stone. It's hard for a dog to bite stone. You know, I had a dog that would do that, though.
I've seen dogs do that.
Yeah. She used to carry all the rocks up to the porch and hang out and just chew on them. She had flat teeth like a person. And one time she just tried to trot into the sliding glass door and broke it. So some dogs are just really stupid. Like these ones.
I'm going to attack with the Maniacs, who are definitely within 15 of Neferata. So they're hitting on 5s now with their Chompas. They're rerolling 1s because they charged. Ooh.
Not bad.
Not bad.
5s and 6s in there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if it's going to cut it. 3's to wound. Hey, there's 4. There's no rend on that. Can I put some damage on these archives?
4 ups. Yes, 1 point. Big attacks. Let's get those motorcycles going.
They're hitting on 5s. And they're wounding on 4s. I got wounded on 3s, but still, I got 2. No rend.
Here we go. 4 ups.
Give me another damage. Yeah, one more.
Battle shock phase.
Battle shock. So let's start. I'm within 6 inches for the Savage Boss. Once again, he's just going to keep throwing out command abilities. He's going to use Inspiring Presence on the big stabbers. I do not want a bunch of them to run away. The base bravery is 6.
Yeah.
So I'm out of command points. Since but over here for the Maniacs. Normally I'm bravery 6 and bravery 7 after the banner. Your Legion of Blood and Heralds of the Accursed One abilities bring me down to bravery 5, and I've lost 2. So 5 plus, so 4 plus 2, 6 minus 5. I'm going to lose 1 more, and unfortunately, since I don't want to lose 2 here, we're going to take the banner. Unfortunately, the wounded guy will have to stay. Over here, I have to do the exact same thing. But that's going to be okay.
Yep, they're
because,
fine.
Or sorry, it's not the exact same because I have +1 bravery from the Rogue Idol. So I'm okay.
Yep. Blood and Glory. Looking at this section here, starting from the 3rd battle round, one player immediately wins a major victory if they control all 4 objectives. Brent, you have this one. Mm-hmm. You have that one. You have that one. And, contentious, but you have this one, outnumbering me by 3 to 2. So, good game, buddy.
Good game. If I would have lost 1 more guy, I wouldn't have taken it, but the Maniacs held.
They did.
Good game.
They held that line. Yeah.
Way to go, dudes.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this.
Yeah.
We'll talk.
You can set your army on fire in response to a Warhammer Fantasy Battle, or you can just let Savage Orcs do it. All right, for this realm talk, we're gonna do a little bit of a structure this time. So Brent's gonna occasionally check his phone. We're gonna look at some questions that we're gonna ask ourselves for coming up with, with structure. The structure.
Starting off realm talk. Shu, how did your army do?
How did my army do? Well, my army did fine, I think, but it was the dice that completely failed me. This is a narrative army. The concept is that it's Neferata and her saviors, her scions, the Vargas are all her children. And at one point, a village sent their militia to go kill her, and she swallowed them into a magical swamp and then raised them as zombies. So this is the narrative thematic theme for the army. It has a bunch of heavy-hitting units that are, multi-damage units that hit really easily on 3-up and wound on a 3-up. And so in theory, I'm supposed to screen with zombies and dire wolves and then get in there and do some really good damage in offensive attack. I feel like conceptually it was fine. However, execution-wise, a little flat. I didn't expect you to eat 50 zombies, but you did.
You're surprisingly on the defensive, but I think a lot of that might have had to do with just like turn priority and Bonesplitterz coming at you. So I want to say how did Bonesplitterz do? I mean, my idea was just that we since we just got the rogue idol, I was like, I want to try out the rogue idol,
the fat rock monkey.
Yeah, and I just wanted a general all Bonesplitterz type of list and see how that worked. We haven't played them with just using the Bonesplitterz allegiance, and I thought it was pretty cool. They moved up the board pretty quickly, and I think they got a little bit of a benefit from us deciding to play in Gur, and they basically got a free monster right away.
That was cool, though.
Yeah, it was cool. We just wanted to see, what that could be like. We've done Gur one other time, and it was like horrible Terrorgeist just like eating through the army. Yeah. So we tried to balance this out a little bit more. Be like, no like 300-point monster, 160, 180, great. But
it kind of just shook out to D3 mortal wounds on a 4-up.
Yeah.
But
maybe the Tree Lord, I think, maybe wasted some of your time though. Maybe that had more of an impact, but mainly that was just there to be funny, and Bonesplitterz got to use some of their monster hunting abilities. Purpose. Okay, next question. What do you think is the funniest moment then? I mean, you seem pretty excited about that, but what?
Oh yeah, for me, the funniest moment. I mean, and
it can be for any army too.
The Gorgon getting smacked directly into oblivion.
Yeah, the big stabbas got to use like their full ability, and I give them like +1 to hit.
What they
D6
do.
damage.
What they do. Stormcast prosecutors, have a seat. Have a seat. Or not prosecutors. It's the who's the guys with the polearms? The Stormcast
protectors.
Protectors. Yes. They're like knocking arrows out of the sky. And it's supposed to be stabbing monsters for D3. They do D3 out of the box. They come off the sprue doing D3 damage. They're ready to go. D6 damage against monsters. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that monster is going to get sent to the back.
I want to say okay, so now moving on for me, funniest moment, the Vargeist rolling double ones for charging. So I know, so unfortunately this is at your expense, but just like, it was a 3-inch charge. That's a terrible charge to fail. And then later that might have mattered too. Yeah, since this was the objective that I was able to take by a single model. 3 Vargeist that would have got a charge in might have dealt with those maniacs.
If I could only roll over a 3 on 2 dice, the game could have gone past turn 3.
Who knows what would have happened? Yeah, you would have had an extra turn there. What do you think was your most epic moment? And that can be win or fail, too.
Yeah, obviously I'm going to go with the, 11 out of 13 dice not going over 3?
That is, you like paused on that, too.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on, everybody.
This is a really bad roll.
It wasn't quite, like, I've had a Yahtzee before, where I rolled, I think, 6 dice on the channel. 6 dice, and got all 1s. But that was probably worse, all in all told. What was your most epic moment?
Most epic moment, when the Morboys charged 13 inches and surrounded the Vargeist. I mean, so, like, they have a 1-inch reach, so even though they have a lot of attacks, the guys in the back aren't doing anything. So if you roll a big enough charge and you surround the unit, you get quite a bit of attacks. I had 51 attacks there to throw out after the +1 from the Bonesplitterz Wah.
We literally needed a bucket of dice.
We literally needed a bucket of dice. Okay, last question. What did you think of the game? overall
Yeah,
impression.
my feeling, what it felt like to play, I always enjoy playing against you, Brent. And it felt good to get the rust off the blade to get into gaming again because it's been a few weeks for us. And we've had, big break over the holidays and being busy and that kind of thing. So, felt pretty damn good to play Age of Sigmar again, to be honest.
Shu and I have been playing for quite a while now, and I feel like every game that we just do kind of like by ourselves does have a little bit of a nostalgic kind of feeling. I mean, even like the objective markers here is like, where are those objective markers that I'm used to having to fight like Bulgor over, from 2015, right? So doing stuff like that, I think was fun.
Yeah.
Overall, this is a pretty big win for the Bonesplitterz, but it was, I think...
If only
kinda
Jack
just-
were here.
If only Jack were here. It's
Jack's
kinda
my lucky
just-
player.
It's the way the dice roll.
I'd have nearby. He could have just opened the door and let a little luck into the room. It would have been fine.
No,
Or-
it's just close the door and just it's boiling up in here.
Yes.
Suck all the 3 pluses out of your dice.
It's terrible. All right. Thanks so much for watching. And if you made it this far in the video, subscribe. Come on, do it. What have you got to lose?